very much Messi, a political activist and then a strategic communicator. That title, no, I do not understand what it means though, but and I told you so. Mama womo ache na mama womo akwaba because it's been a while. I feel sure saying you know be home. What's up, morning?
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. What is saying?
Eradi Adam, now sir.
You're sharing your meal.
Peja wo microphone kakra say man.
Peja no. Say ya. Hey, udi mi aba fufuro mu. Enya gro kra.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, nyame adom de etim. Amamu na enye ba no de. Say won fa okro ntuntwini. Ti etim sa.
I see.
Enche.
Yes, you have mo yensia.
David.
It's a happy new year, isn't it?
Same and many happy returns. We hear ni wadam for new bia me mama fishapa.
I think covered to ye.
Yeah.
Mama solo achina me ma wodon so akoba. Solo maje.
Mr. Speaker me jo so chia we tie phone wa hwefo nyina afisi nhia. Me ma afishapa.
I think covered to ye.
Ebonya me pa se o ma nkwada na de bia betre fidie echi ne chinchim. Na ma chia twesi so ne honorable. Eja yes, yeah, not just say Yami any Eddie Nayi. You better not see to be okay.
When I say solo, my member Chimesi actually not about so aquaba. Strategic communication. You must I don't know just
solo solo, Mr. Speaker. Maminchia na minchia my brother solo any honorable. Any washer phone with tea phone in no pay. Na obi besie achia ba de muye enya betesa but me wa reshi mu se enchenche wona afi nti eguso num isu apen ahwe openim strategic communicator in fact medenya ne na fly ba mountain no yes strategic communicator me bi se mu ne yes said you make camadrin and said you nsem no aye sifa na me kan no hu say me strategic
I see.
You know, minimara say solumu be wa be ha me na do say me strategize more but onu nim said you metie wa ha me kra no wan kan ya onye me yi a
ko be kan
said you tie
I see. I say, I was active that said, I mean, your 4 millions another pay Yadiomo, Edin Como, our Kessben Kanawu Jumedia. So 22 minutes after 10 a.m. This is Kessben. And Tim Pachobra Facebook now, and pay Yaneo any Comono Pachoba, a Kessben 92.9. Now, I feel with your messages no Eddie Afaho Eddie Amaya. What's up numbers no? A 0550 596 929 0550 596 929. And no any WhatsApp numbers are de edi juma ewo efi ha enti wo de wadwen twene fa so a ye beken kan ede aba bre ne so a ye be mu akwanya no na onso atimi aboawrem ewo juma de so ma me hyase ewo the honorable ashama so ma me mam obia no 2 minutes na mo opening remarks mintie mo na afi ye hyase honorable ma me entio
efa de be ho
okay e de ye hyase pre kwandra mo koye town hall meeting Great Hall KNUST Kumase Mamintio Mamima Simedua Edikan na yeni enkomo 11 no mpempenso a yaba bedri the NDC and minority in parliament must answer moteki ekwan be na befa so ebebo man in general
yo me da say na me sadi enchia ema etiefo ni ahwefo ni na me kasa first na man chia me collection I'm very sorry maybe official encha ema munyina solo afiwe bobrapa openyin de bobrapa dada eje akawo the town hall meeting ekoso okumase no
yeah
enye adifufro bia ubekaye NDC for ya started sa jumade asi ewo Accra em say Alisa Hotel and sana ye di Christmas na ne ye ka kire Ghana for ni nyina ene say ye pensem fa sana ye sika ejuma esi koso ewo krom ha na oman bia betumpon a na enamo sika anamoto se na woman ba no eko eba adwuma ebie mrantie nye adwuma no ye na ye be pensemu a ya ho se eniema bebre atosini ewo Ghana ebi ni se first na me wo parliament no second term no, from 2017 to 2020 no your parliament ye beti kra na a minister of finance na wa koji eurobond no de aba na ya ye adwuma na sa na wa gi 2.2 billion template in this kind of omagisa na esu e wawrehwem se ebe hu se adi papa bi ekosu sa ye ko hwe book mu at the end of first term no na ya hu se nkrofo mabobusia o busia no doso pa NHS sati se MPP for ya sa koso mu sa ko gi busia wa brutire no mapa mu ise never mu se nkrofo na mo is competent for no matumi aso akenten atro made in Ghana kenten de akwa brutire se ko gi busia ukọ hwa mapa mu ntemo pama mu si ebusia mo abodada no abrofo mo hu kwan mbefa so atua busia no nti mo nko mu krom na mo kyerɛ sɛ nea mo betua busia no ɛno mo di mirika na fast track no ɛsɛ e-levy embra e-levy no bae no NDC for ya kasa hu pa ɛna yegu so kasa hu sɛ nea Minister of Finance na pamfo epese omudi gisa ato no enye emboa adenti embo echeso mampenyankasa ka kire se covid wo hontini eduma nkoso o mampenyankasa nkasa to border mu se covid nti o ma block border soja fo gina ho o mampenyankasa nkasa ti akonja su ama ye gu banks se banks no dika o banks no dika 6 billion ena odi 21 billion se odi pega bedru nde ampega enti sanyama ni nyina ye hwa ena mo abrantie susu onu so asa die maame ne ye brothers musika ko fasika no bra ye djuma weni nyina nkoso no mampanyi se bebia ye ti o mamu no ahokyiri wo ho that amount ni 11 ni awudi ba no enyenyenyenye ebesa haye say it is going to affect everybody ba aban se ontie last and son on beko Christmas Ghana for nyina huni ekoso it is not about NDC because tax way ba it will cut across everybody but the year can say inti o mampanyi ndenu sa covid niama no asana o mampanyi any members of parliament no omusi dey bi ade no ye beji yen omunya kasa ombeji de kiane ke ombeji inti omusi o se kra obetia na majority leaders technically it has been approved inti SSA yen komia na yen kan ya dwinkyere Ghana for se na dachi o be kasa se mankasa enunti ye communication officer sami Jemfi ni mpenyifo sister honorable Jareni we jinapom nyina amuko eko kasabi akyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ Ghana for nienti a yen NDC for no yesi yempene so a adenti na yekasa asem enye se yetan MPP o but say during Mahama time otumi di 60 billion a oye busia wabo edi ka revenue awonya ama ti se afidie we a ye friend no say ye friend na Mary Power TV one of hwe TV afidie nu ni nyabotre afidie nu ni ewo Kumasi afidie we ntina asantiman etumi sokane dananjo tama afidie nya ndu Kumasi no otumfo tikokọ opim so ni kitchen nyama ni fridge ni nyina crash ye no ankasa beka ye nya ndisi fo na beka nti san nyama ni nyina no se wabobusia 220 billion se kra do 230 billion nyama bene wo ho a kire se ya sa approve we mawa ubetumi a kire Ghana for se wa ye dwuma ni bi omonfo book mbra ye de ani o ye green book a ye kita no friti akoye ti say your Bible obinum say when I dey lose ye pe say in Mary Power machine no wa ha wono ma hwe TV so no ma hu say ade no wo ho say ye bo a omonka say ye ko University of Ghana eno so ne picture ho medical center no ho enti say wotumi gisa sikai eba mu se na nde obeka kire say hu a kire in case say savings bi eba sa sikai mu pa edi magana fo na yes ahwe yen kontie susu a ye revenue a yaji wo habo ye baby airport ni we ni nyina no sika no kogu Ghana Commercial Bank wo kaishi ha transfer fa ko Ghana Consolidated Fund wo Bank of Ghana sika no ayira 52.5 billion. Now sika senti na ye di abobo sese 7 billion a year nti yen fa no say for 3 years say 21 billion fawura 52.5 billion. Tisese na Professor Matekain imusu shame osi omusa imusu shano enukra na noso na nka nukra mpese mbisa se Professor Mate owokroma me papa owokroma 52.5 billion ayira o ya yesika nyese nka yensa nkobobu tia ayira omo transfer de ahye baby obi anka hwe. So this some of the things who say abano was born 3%. He is going to recklessly spend the state's money. And nunti sa no mu yusu sika nuntina. O mampenyi kura ndeuko airporta. Wa high aeroplane be jina ho aye tia hu ka onya ntukwan. That is
aeroplane no grounded wo ho.
Wo ho who dey fa ho be hu blue white ejina terminal 3 area ho. It why? O ye aye ni sky hia sky di ade. These are the questions. Omusa pesikanu. Look, enyese omusa pesikanu. How do they spend the previous money? Omambenyi to me the yesika koto V8. Eno dia kunjasim one man driver. Mu tope trugu V8 mu no mu twinfa krombia ya kasa. Omamben. So with this way of spending reckless expenditure or reckless expenditure of Ghana's money, no. Why do you need this money again? That you need money again? How did you spend the first one? And this is say, Busia mwajini nyina 220 to 230 billion. Ye hunde mu sabe jiye levy. Now, finance minister say he has consulted, negotiated with which people? He doesn't even know the essential stakeholders. These are the people who do trading business at Abosoka, Makola, Kumasi, Nsame, because ube topata. We say, asimesi, part where say, okay, me momo sikana mao. Now we are my driver, we now they are brem. Nipa no penny sika momo di mao no. Now we sa jim 1.75%. It is not about NDC. We are talking in the name of the downtrodden because we have that. We are in that position as minority in parliament to speak. And nunti na ye kasa. Inti yebe guswa kasa akodu time. Yen nyina yebeti ye ho ase say anamo way cutting of excess expenditures in this country no it must happen. Government must cut down the expenditures. Indra miti say penyi bi kasa ewo another network to Dr. Sakode say yen the educational analysis of the situation, and I'm say you are too late. Doc, with all due respect for you, I respect you so much. This is what we told you that Saudi have spent 220 billion. Did you ask what that money has been used for? This is a situation Yeka said 52.5 billion has been transferred to unknown account. Where are the academia in this country to question? Where are the pastors? They are not questioning. So we are doing our part. As minority, that is what we must stand for. To fight for the downtrodden. And that is what we continue. Inti Kanu Accra, Ese Kanu Kumasi, it must move along all the regions. Sika Nanado Anya during the time Oba Kunjasu, even oil revenue. Mahamanya 6 billion. Ubenya 20 billion. Ubenya 20 way loan. These are the type of money, sir. So what are we talking about here? Go to Lajan Hospital and see. On Mampenny or Dika to me Bubu Hospital, ye Juma go from. Ya reform or ya Bubu now. And we're expecting, say, within a year that place should be constructed. Go and see them if I want to pay and sana vibaha. Go and see the trade fair. Yetako trade fair. Yanko Chregana Fonko Chre, in Yama Muyanina, na Yehu, Nesusu and Kanyaye, Wabubu Gufom. So what is happening in this country? Now, Obia Eddie kind atra asaboni san. Who said this guy we man? What are they going to use? They'll tell you start. 585 million. Okay, they'll tell you roads 1.7 billion. That is what is in the budget for this money. So you can put this together, it is not up to 2.5 billion. Now you are taking what? About 7 billion. What are you going to use the money for? So they are not coming clear with what they want to use the money for, because what is in the budget is what I am mentioning right now.
But now we see for Mama me.
Inti yen NDC phone. That is why our communication officer, Omuko Apro, Echre Ghana, Ekayadi, in the Utagufoni, Wenmuni, Omuko Strike, Omuso Makole, Omubako. Others are also there. So you realize that you ask yourself what is happening in this country. And nuntina ye any NDC for the ye gusubo asemnu dauro and ye gusu jina baby ejina say if you tell me it is going to develop this nation, I want to look at it on figures.
Okay.
And then let us look at what you have done with the previous promises that you have given us. All
right. On the honorable Daniel Ashamana, Utening, kind of former member of parliament for the good people of Buem in the Volta region. Anna Ute workers and on the ticket of the NDC. My member solo so na mintie solo so na yanko. Solo ma mintio.
No crow woman say betcha yet for the hereful. Yakasa Otati honorable Ashama one here Becca Sagana. Yes, sorry, in show cry the baby yenibi. Acquire befasu yenibi. Hospital near and so on and so forth. Na no politics. Waba said Obabe represented the political party to say or to be gum. After all, free obi any tax no con baby. The American is a town hall meeting at NDC Koye. No crow woman say Ora Dr. Kwabena Dufo or Ma Ora Mahama tough time. The ongoing a party coordinators are person call for re-elections together with constituency executives, regional executives, and national and a year campaign. And no matter that first town hall meeting, you know, and some go on. And then it's in the way. Maybe anyone more. And some that year they call 2020 elections are gonna for a tassin, Benyansafum are almost 2, almost 172 years. Almost the new patriotic party a resounding victory. Our presidential anymore. Almost as a parliament the yenchem na yengongodi o man hoduma. I am the so honorable Watna parliament and to win parliament to enshare. First of all, o man penny a yemra a your set say afibia no anye bia aka ebeka bosumi ama financial year no aba na wie no. It was set or presented budget to parliament. Na yede bo oman ho bra eno ana ode koto parliament na ansa na ode parliament budget beko no ye wo bibia ye frɛ no pre budget issues also deal with we be advertise or graphic mu ana say print mu na nkofo de o madwene ankrankra ni enyumakuo e de o madwene adwenkyeraba na mo de ba ya hyehye bia na finance minister akogina o mampania nemu e de ato mrahye bedwum e de asem de yeken ye nuanu ma ndisi fo so mo nye de 11 e sere kwa tete sam futuro na ye togu o manfo ani no e to de bia o manfo no e ba behu no kore na na o bubu ofu na o lusu interest of politicians because wo de o madwene e de agro e de any budget here expected revenues and expected expenditure. Sa afimu ye hwa ni musie benya sika taku na sa taku ne benya no ye di be ye kwan ye di be ebesi hospital ye di be si adan ye di be ye ebetue ye security for ka ye be ye we no ye de koto parliament. Now ye di sa budget e call parliament the initial issues and this raising na dey won say amfa keta anka ho sea defense project aga mebo won say na your friend say Obatam Adi what's the name?
Obatampa.
Ejapa.
Okay.
Ejapa for the Bia Baby Tino, Yen Film. And obviously E-Levy. And also no Yan can was him. In fact, a more minority leader. A bra koko shia ya mucheche E-Levy. Only you're not been over catching we are seeing us say Kofi say yan chance you free 1%. Which means that the NDC then agreed
say 11 na yasem papa na emom ade bia na yɛhyɛ ase free baby they didn't reject it and no mo hwɛ bufu a in fact wɔn leaders they were not leading they were led bakɔ gate mo hu no kora no instead of so mo be ka no kora na kyerɛ mo manfo no wɔn go for 2x4 fi eye dede wɔ krom ye ana minority leader within 6 minutes osanso ye U10 say bo man kan say because the position hu nya no ana ne nkɔfo nyinaa chicken out
minority leader withdraw the statement on that.
That Osabeka so na Osako further consultation. Meanwhile, about cartoon from him say one the official church no ye shall see free 1% kebebo man nyina. I don't know ye come wasem. Na ye ka say Mr. Speaker ye catch o man say o man beni be catch us afi meya kwan. Member Ministry of Health 10,000, Member Ministry of Education 20,000, Member Ministry of Transport 3,000. That's a parliament we did in Atum. That's all man penny the same budget to say many sika free e-levy, many sika free VAT, many sika free na me be say manwa. Now the budget in your juma only e-levy into. Because when you e-levy into mudia, then you must go back. That estimates now for all the various sectors now would you do no one person man penny say Ministry of Health okay so be more 10,000 e mu say be free e-levy aba na yantin free mu ni approve no one can say what you say me
so I don't know official position as a chairman Sabonsu put it in there then it means that there is no need passing the e-levy bill right
w say
because component of the e-levy per the projection na moye no echo into other sectors.
Exactly.
Now appropriation no aba.
Exactly.
That is the impression. Now the point is that sana at the end there, then there is no need passing the e-levy bill. And then in that instance, no, a better no maji e-levy. So you pass it that. At the end, mun go straight to the point.
Fantastic. Budget a event, a process. Over submit it. Or another presented to Parliament. Now you debate initially now. We have committees one and ye digitum. You just digitum we are. You be accept and as you be adopt your friends say sectorial estimate. We not the two we are about appropriation. The entire way no everything start here and say so person introduce taxes via Okromwa. I was so the law and bread actually some brano eba bekyerɛw sɛ institution bɛ ɛna ɔsɛ gye toɔ no edwuma bie bɛ yɛ de kɔ akɔyɛ institution na ɛba bɛgye toɔ no afei so commission bɛ na wɔn ma wɔn sɛ wɔgye gye toɔ so ano sɛ obi fɛ ni sɛ obetua a ɛdeɛ na ɔsɛ ɛde yɛ no ɛno na aka sɛ ɛkɔ akɔhyehyɛ na sɛ yɛgye sɛ in principle e-levy ni nkɔ ne yɛwie o eti minority no ɛtu mfutuo egu Ghana fo anim asɛm ɔsɛ obusa ho sɛ is it not the case sɛ budget na motion na move of Parliament say and budget to do Yajatuma. Is the answer yes or no? Yes. Is it true? Say sectorial estimates budget that Parliament Yajatuma. The answer is a big yes.
Our plenary.
Oh yes. Even on the floor of the Parliament. Is it true? Say appropriation. And pay first one of the Tampana and I didn't know the Cassan.
Yes.
They're not winning, but what does what catch you? Was say about the Sugu one almost to say. And I miss the formal 10 years. Mamon tamba baby I can say the margin di agro o se aban be sugu o mo so say o man pass appropriation bill na edwuma for ye ntua o kan say ka tro enu ntina minority ene on ka ya o mkoji tum na wakoji appropriation bill atum a won say appropriation bill no a wo ji atum no estimate say wo mu nyina no ye friend say sikari be free e-levy mu aba na wakoji tum o ewie na say ka tro say ye nyi e-levy tum a ene futuo na say anaso wo mu ga na fo a wo ba ka say mo
Yes, my question that maybe sir,
question by
maybe so na analogy no logic no then there is no need passing that because already no appropriation na ya pass no cater for that
and the catch us a budget in a process from 1 2 3 and do tie majority leader year or sound so cut so catch us say there are enabling legislation
okay
and I said the chance a camera ya de bed ya pass petroleum esley ya de mrata etachiri etobia ya ji okrombia ekroma bia no emra dey etachiri that does not mean say some person reject e-levy now you have to reject the entire budget Also, because 11 was part of the whole budget. Now, all tell what budget in you to maybe. Also, 11 the one year to everyone the cast. Meanwhile, the 11 is a subset of the whole budget. So if you accept the universal set, you cannot tell me say subset no is not part of the universal set. This is common logic. And you know, on mining in ano, and say, oh your man baba, then your interest say, what fear that animal? It may be a be so memoir less than 2.5 million and a child direct taxes. Why do any Ghanaian who claim say we are member of this country, we are Ghanaian, yeah, be also maybe, we also be the Piatro. Now, I'm just the developer, man. I am the say in all this, or more leader, Don Mohammed to be Kirby. On to be Kirby because in 2014-2015, on one of a nationwide broadcast, every super Ghana for say, when you pop bonini, say, over 2 taxing, and that's all the tax best second for call. Nanso, Yan to about man, so man taking Microsoft decisions. Or man taking decisions at F4. You do a man more. Essence decisions be one more, and you know, one no battle fear or Yaru said, go out there, man, and you know, and also to and also the better a man who are tunnel. Also, a sense of Bandacas, and you know, over Manda Penny, Obama, who will be blamed. Year 2020 COVID. Ebe boss SI we are seeing now. Ama your revenues and your man also say a catch it. And you know, ye free baba anka Ghana nkwana ga aka say me fa Burkina me kwa kusu achiro no ma brain bibi e wi ase nya nya ho achiro this is a time one e was so man bebe bia yibima uyibima. In any case in levi asema ye kan momo transaction it is already there. Me ye transactions see here telco so etie 1% every day maintain say Ghana ni bia bo ho and how the
yeah, but
fantastic, fantastic. You're already. It's a fufu. I so say last year, your Kumwa included a year demonstration of just votes. You know, Cabri. I didn't know Moka. Young Concocha, by a winning idea as a quantity of fire, and this guy idea. Opposite your crown and Potemno. When Jessica Ma Baya, a better Baba Beoquan. Open hospital okrom no when Jessica ma banya e be dey baba be okwan na de na sresa ye ngwan say me no abotia no sa ka kire say ja brumisia aban so watie musu no abo shaman ye be say be brumisia double this time ye be say focus on the Ghanaian so won tua to no bi won tua ni ye na nko so say de be ya ye nko bo bi se bebre because bi se kro na ye bo no insu wo ho na so tumi bo mo ni ajo manfo no to a esi wo bie ni wo be boa masa kwan na eda sa race course when na no gofo so maboko omo bia mefa so ya kwa koka ko ta man be say eti je wo mri say yemfuto no mutugu ani na there end say the leadership say omo man make statement say he love is all good ya ndi to bia okromu a say de be ye ko ani de be hu say NDC de say nyame yo adna say 2085 omo ba mamu mu a wo no so omo ndi to bio. Now, I like the confidence with which the coast stations of members, they are so confident. 3 years time they are winning election. Hey, you are going to follow there. You are going to do some more. When you put 8 years, I know officer or be here in why you more catch us or then go from Ethiopia. Not 4 years. And that's all bad. But I know or your party because he hasn't given a hoot. Everything obianka na kuma tu yenu ya hyehyɛ man yi ye ba mu kan yesu suhirem kwa yeguso a ye no fa bia a contractor for ye adwuma school for no koso a school free secondary school university so ye say be ya mo wifi obi a jabi nya ye ni bi free university ye ko ye ni mu no na obi a ho ayde atono timu koso nya rehyewe mu
Medas Solomon Owusu a member of the New Patriotic Party's communication team bringing us to 48 minutes after 10 a.m. This is Kessben 92.9 on Facebook and so mo amoshe live mo join here efra brochire nyina no yeda mo ase mo amso mo join here across the country Facebook and so nyina so yeda mo ase na minu ya bema Isaac Akwa nyame insha adope bia no sofo o join me live. Was good morning to you, Mr. Speaker. Please hope you are doing very fine. May the good Lord bless you and your work as you are doing for Mother Ghana and with the Abba. Say to 2 decimals, more fire, Mr. Speaker. Let the fire burn them. I don't know at the Abba. I remember when he was strategic communicator, political analyst, na mintieno on the E-levy. any Endra and Komoba a course so a woke mass that has to do with a year E-levy a by person introduced. Now NPP say in direct effect, no, and this year E-levy not to that because there are sections of the budget one more ama approval through appropriation bill no. What is the debate about yen to me yen to mono? Mami Miss Achumesi says our session no when you are more a year na afe yenko yen. Chumesi mami entail.
Mr. Speaker, I say, Minion Makasa. Na Obi baby say e-levy and one DN. Minu nyina jitu mu say it is all about electronic transactions anambwa. Na e-levy already know ye transaction as bibri ohon ma ye electronically anambwa. Na we ya yetew anayentew. Yetew Ghana for aje saa enti ho na yetew no yaje atum. Inti se yete yempo a ye ni problem bia. But aban ni pese odi another entity ye bi esamba. Mekanisa na Ghana for atiase yeze. Si ye kanisa it means say aban ni pese o another percentage. Ebeka already there wo ho na wo ye 1% no. Still sa 1% runim say aban wo chefa bi o. Mr. Speaker say ya we. Say ekọ telecos no wa telecos no so etua entutuso dudu ama aban no. Na even kra no Mr. Speaker yem bi say ho say anye bia unim say entutuso dudu wogine double krampa bible mo ye boni.
Oh sir.
Oh yes, of course. Wogine double bible mo ye boni because me meti he say me ye adwuma na bosome aban me tax. Na esan say me busia for doors nti me yi mi sika ni nyina me de to me wallet mu se ne be ya metumi a transfer bi ama me busia for aban say me transfer bi ma wo Mr. Speaker obeto me transfer bi ma me braso a obeto me dibi ma honorable a obetini nti sanipa miensa mpo a me transfer yi what me 3 times boni nti den na wa already no wa wo say ntutuso dudu no yetene ba akopɛ na afedie wo say transaction biya meye wo me mobile money so no obeti. It doesn't make sense. And you see yama ade na ba be ye bibi said ye say e-levy ni ho a Ghana ye ntumi survive.
Then a major source of revenue.
You see Mr. Speaker, people have not sat down to realize and say the idea of introducing e-levy is basically to collapse the business of mobile vendors.
How do you say that, Percy? The evidence to buttress that.
Let me just tell you a simple analysis. Yes. Introduce e-levy I will decide to stop doing mobile money.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes, of course.
It means I want a patriotic citizen.
Listen to me. There are serious areas. You to me, I found taxes. We are member just 3 examples. Not me who say our leaders don't think outside the box. Share uti hey mene uye business na se wo kumase na me won cry. Na pa say me transfer 100,000 Ghana cedis de mawa. Apa say 100,000 Ghana cedis no mete mu 1.75%. In the nutshell no sa 1.75 no ono so kwako yi a 1.75 be kodada. Kabom eyesen fiti hako kumase transport ne say. And you won't just go sit in a VIP bus or even me for flight to Krompa. Ebe kan sisa. Met me for flight akwaba edi sikana kwa komeni pano. Ebe kan sisa. And so clearly it tells you say sabi abaino and being deep and san odeba. Se no se manfa sikana ma vendor na dumegu. O kai say ye wo memu ha. Savings and loans bebre omodwuma eden egu. And I'm dear Swinty.
Or more any regulations in this.
Regulations be no money so. And yet into tuomun kitten kitty a sika bi as say utiana kesia ena oma miti inti at the end of the day a jumanegu. Inti this same mobile vendors mobile money transaction. Say ye introduce her, and I can tell you on authority say minimum more than 100
almost swear say the moment this bill is passed, they will stop using mobile money. And if they stop it, nipa not to no kotena on nipa ma e den obey. Ebe for there. Into for there people will now come back to square zero. To me, I think say aban no odwene the way obefa so a obetumi enya sika since sa e-levy. Over the past 2 months, Mr. Speaker, ye toll booths ewo omemu ha nyina cars ni from free. Have we asked ourselves to say sanka up to date ye gi sika o nke sika say na aba omemu a obi to ho wacho letter e dey stop. We are not talking about it. But we are trying to say the ordinary citizen no wo ho na ni kakrawa bi ni capital bi odi ye adwuma kakra wo kona bi no eno ne ye kwakoje no so intutuso dudu. I think say it is a lazy man's approach of trying to get tax from the people, and to me it is not the best. Let us also know say apart from this e-levy there is another taxes bi a aban no dia ba aso bi adwen koso ye unim say aban ne say apart from this e-levy no or the 15% aka government charges services. Ukoye o passport amount na utia no you add 15%. Ukoye o driving license you add 50. Ukoye renewal of your documents registrar general you add 15%. Nobody is talking about it. Why? Because people thought to say, oh, after all, those services, it is services at least every average man will be able to afford. But when it comes to the e-levy na eye momo na unim say ye nuanom sabi obi wo suku na ne papa ne ho kire na ne papa transfer ne be 200 Ghana bi say me nso me koton pure water no sika me nya ni ntime transfer ama ni ateso akola no be kwa yi no ni ateso bibia so di sika ne be ye no eswate. And to me feel say sabi aban no sa e-levy nsami majority of the Ghanaians are saying that we don't need it. So we share online pools bebre. It clearly tells you say most Ghanaians are not happy with it. But you see, you understand? You ask yourself, say, so what is it at all about this e-levy? The government is bent on it. But you see, near ama akwakoban in say no, it has turned to or it has been limited to NDC MPP. They have forgotten, say, we are about 30.80 million Ghanaians.
8 million.
30.8 million Ghanaians. And the people who voted is a little bit over. They are not even about 60 million. So ask yourself, say, in Kayana, what would they be doing? Me, I've said to myself, say, if this bill is passed, I will lead the youth of this country to make sure say in 2024 all the 275 MPs no more parliament they will lose their seat.
You lead that campaign.
I will lead that campaign and let Ghanaians know say they are there for their selfish gain and they don't think about them. You know what is happening? Even our own MPs, the MPP MPs knew say at the end of it is not proper. But because of greed, selfishness, they want to push this, which is very bad. They have forgotten, say, the ordinary person stood in the sun to vote for them. They should tell me, say, Omo constituency, people stood in the sun to ensure, say, they will get victory. Now go there, champion my cause. You are championing your own pocket. They are championing their own pocket. And it is wrong to extend, say, bisa say, constituency no more honum. Nipa do say na mobile money. Doesn't be say constituency no free bano. Bosom kra bedu no nipa do say no sending ni sika mom. But because party are blindly entino, whether the thing is good or not, we have to support the idea. It can't we just be for once say idea way there and I will not support the idea. It is bad. Sometimes when I see the argument going on, I ask myself, say finance minister say I feel no Bible stakeholder meeting. Tamuna at the end of parliament, what was he doing? The same thing, Jensen Bisa who say during this whole period, MPs no Kofi, how many of them were able to engage their own constituency members? Did you hear say Obi any constituency or more engagement be towards this e-levy? They don't think about us.
So for me, I swear, Allah wallahi. So if they don't know, and this thing is passed, they will see some of the youth in this country.
I say, but I say, and to me, I'm a match. I say, what the Allah wallahi, you know, at the account begging us to 59 minutes after that. Allah wallahi, they busy. I see. Mosquitoes and do every get a cratchy and no day. Say good morning to you, Mr. Speaker. Let the NPP know that e-levy will never hold and it will not come to pass. They should equally know. But that's it. And it will message in the way, sir. Mr. Speaker, I suggest to the majority that they cancel the telco's money and take the telco's money when we send Momo, but rather take the 1.75%. Mr. Speaker, the problem on our numbers, dear, someone is using the same number as I'm using, but only a different from mine is 2 and 5. Me share the content of a message no a year. We say good morning to you, Mr. Speaker. Great job done this morning. God bless you for your service to the nation. And I would abba and pay. And that's any messages no na. But on Facebook and so Kessben FM 92.9 and keep your messages coming. You're back in kind in ano Eddie Ama. It is only 11 o'clock on the dot. Na many Honorable Daniel Ashama, former member of Parliament for the good people of Buem constituency, and represented the National Democratic Congress. Solomon Owusu, a member of the NPP's communication team, representing the New Patriotic Party. Chubesi was a strategic communicator and then a political analyst. And omo edi enkomo. My member, the Honorable Ashama, so I do not know say or rebuttals be I be in the honso there. Now you moving on to the next subject. And open me can krata be the mount. Krata no if the office of the special prosecutor. Walk to stress wow information as a Ghanaian regarding the financial sector cleanup exercise. Any bank say collapse no the office of the special prosecutor is beginning investigation and to try as much as possible say what this information no ebeboa the office no any investigation our person way. Shama mame ebra wo so na yenkoye.
Well, kasem no sire.
Why does it?
I was a wow kasem no sire.
Oh, na me sire. You must dey na dey shame ko we. Shama.
Yeah, semo. Afena yenfa information bra.
Me kan krata ni bi mami ntio.
Me a amanfo adwuma gudada no. Afena yenfa krata no bra. One bill asema ye ka on 11 no. Mpese menua entiasie. The reason for which MPP4, Minister of Finance, NDC4, up to now, yan to me I implement 11 say. Bill no. Ayen she said say no. Ye. Intinu samusi ya approve obi betumi aye duane aye nkwan de okoto ne nantwenam de we nyina ubeyi ne wo pesa koto se wo mpa o jai koto na hye nkwan musa befa. That is what is happening right now. Befa koto no na nantwenam de ne ye wawe de akukọ na wawe na koto no also say ever one minute no or say mo befa. That is the stage at which. And this is the time we need leadership in parliament. You see, MPP does not understand what we call change management. Yes, they don't understand. And led by the majority leader, his mind is always, it is a opportunity to say, majority leadership in parliament. That was when Parliament 2017 to 2020. Professor Michael Kwe, Right Honorable Speaker, now you say we are still in that era. That era no move to me pass bill. Excuse me to say with all due respect to Ghana bill fun to say PDS. That's excuse me. I put a caveat. No. That open politics are ya who kasanawaye. Look, let me tell you, enuntina yatina krum ha PDS.
Yeah.
Etumia bayeso. Enuntina yatina krum ha besin ne. voters ID card. During that time, you see, birth certificate ni weni na sambra fua misusu me ka ho, but speaker no na approve ye na ye share no. It was there. You see, today those gates are closed. That is the change management we are talking about.
Okay.
Voter in those days, Professor Michael Kogra, those are yeah, next one, yes. In the Antisa, so that is what MPP Kakabia Sembia Maninko. It is not in our interest for us to be fighting over there, but we want leadership from you people, and your leadership is so bad, and that is why we are here today. In this, when approve you as the majority leader who can approve technical, technically, and left with what? If there is nothing left again, go and implement it. You cannot do it because this one it is not full soldiers matter. And so you cannot do it. And this we know that you cannot do it. In this morning, I'm Kroma and say, oh, then maybe you are telling Ghanaians that you are not going to use a due process to pass it. Say a due process, dear. When 137 is telling 137 that you cannot pass it, no, you cannot pass it because the figures are the same. That is what we are talking about here.
But is that why a Muslim person who hold their buying?
We are not holding a buying in a hostage. We are not. They are refusing to learn. They are refusing to learn. If there is another party, you see that. What do you have to do? Candor negotiation. Now, the type of messages are majority leader and now you see the finance minister. One will say finance minister and get in a table say debated that. One will say finance minister can oforiata at in a table. Or no time bia or no one interview no. So he is not able to tell us where the nation's finances are going, and that is very, very bad. I was in parliament as at that time, or don't go catch and say you are cooking figures. I say, oh, MPP for say my own car. And yes, our figures no kuku sadi call IMF or Mukacha. Neoako presenting or how different, and then your presenting or Ghana Parliament is different. Is it not the person? So you people, we want you to come down and reason up with Ghanaians. Adia who chira Ghana for woman. Mumu ba quiet to say much dark into moon cost walk room. Mudia munya bibia sochi. So you don't, but it is very painful. Ombanu yebu no diama. Your child too, when everything is okay, he or she will come and enjoy it. But what is happening right now? Yesika come anyhow. Yembra ye person anyhow. And this enjoy muna more power. Namuye. What type of childish talk are you people trying to push down on our throat? Muna more power. You are the power, so what? We are talking about money. We are talking about money. Atamios and Mahama invested in Atuabo gas. And we have Ghanaians working there. You told us you have 70 what factories. Show us those who are working over there. And the pay that they are taking. That is what we are talking about. Where are your narco boys? How much are you paying them? Somebody working at the Mikasa Napco Juma, MPP people want to take. Because the salary of a Napco person cannot be compared to the person working at the Turbo Gas. Strategic investment with strategic communicator. That is what we are talking about. Yeah. So you realize that even the person working at the car power plant, the person working at the Mary plant, you cannot compare that person's salary to Napco person. I am not denigrating on the NAFCO persons, but the person catch him branch and who said, I catch a mama when you are genu, ye di ma bro, a buy no di ma bro, because the car will Jeffrey Ghana fontaine. And your mamu, and the Juman Susunu, when your child is taking a course to work in future, you must do a job that gives him or her future. Gives him or her future, and he said, obey to me, and he said, oh, Minya Ketia, met me a boami mammy, met me a boami papa, or Minya Kituan, met me a boana manacosro. Now, co person, men a bit to me a boani chereba, a walk room. But that is what people you are to your horn, and I now go, and I did it. That's a useless job you have created.
You can't say useless because
I withdraw my word.
Okay, thank you.
Finish. No.
That's say
I withdraw.
What said I can't dig gun of water. Now you are dig gun of water.
So this no. I didn't know you use and lesser. Ubetumi achire. Mima wa trouble ena mima o napko salary no yesen. Salary no yen na e bi atoabo ba salary no yesen. In the Senka, Commander Sugar Factory, salary no be yesen. These are some of the things that we are talking of, and we have everything of ours in our book that we carry and go and show it to Ghanaians. If 60 billion loan can create this book, okay, then we need about 4 of these for 220 billion.
Mame Emra solo any chumesi so. But before me ban so don't patch mame kind statement Office of the Special Prosecutor at the buy no mame kind be na yenko. Arbo say
we draw that word no.
Yes, we draw. Me that say. The Arbo Daniel Ashamana what's in Karo former member of Parliament Buem constituency. Commencement of investigations into banking and financial sector crisis. The Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, has commenced for investigation into the banking and financial sector crisis, which precipitated the collapse of some of the banks and financial institutions and financial sector cleanup as a and recapitalization reforms. The investigations target alleged corruption and corruption-related offenses perpetrated by officials of the Bank of Ghana, banks, specialized deposit-taking institutions, and financial holding companies. The Office of the Special Prosecutor invites members of the public who have knowledge of the commission of corruption or corruption-related offenses to lodge complaints with the Office of the Special Prosecutor against any official in this regard. The Office of the Special Prosecutor assures the public that all necessary and reasonable steps shall be taken to protect the safety and welfare of all informants, as well as whistleblowers and witnesses. Any official found culpable and complicit would be arrested and prosecuted. And it is signed by Urakisi Ajabin, Special Prosecutor. And it is also issued on the 25th of January, 2022. Adopeya na sakrate, yenin semtro for yensa eteme eka. Solo, mamembra also na mintio this na.
Yeah, Betty, mamenti honorable the infro, but on the power chonti me, I will not even go there. And the crew, they say, I'm Timon Kokra. So, what pahocho say enyanti na wa do enyanti a do papa say ka woni beti o ya papa go ni beti eno kro wom say ye ba ye no enwuma na wo mu no under the able leadership of the Minister of Trade and Industry ya ye more than 110 one district one factories granted say factory ba ko bia efa nipa ba ko ya take Ghana for Ghana unemployed situation so by 110. So my brain, buy ye and between ye be sa and ye bet was what and cut unemployment, yayin ye, why ye be and tis why ye be nasi ya, walk on what na afi, what I said ye bed. Now remember me near to Messon. Now casse double taxation a ye idea ye bonny or Bible. Indeed. Companies okrumwa omutu be friend corporate tax. Na corporate tax the 25% is after. So what to omunyo nyina some profit. What it means they say it's a company na finish now when declare profit as 25% and that is why a company like Ghana Bauxite company Ghana Bauxite omutu me ye adwuma okrumwa close to 10 years. Every year, cleverly, now we declare so maboka. To aboka no ko apply 25% to Canada Ghana government what could chairman and adie. And now ko obetumi a expenditure portfolio. A car no aboa e kire se waboka enu nti na ban what corporate tax 25%, you know, huja, it doesn't mean anything. It is a ban born home I say until such a time I bet me formalize a system now. Service company be didn't throw her, who bet me a lampa, a hand didn't throw no. Just say your pequania, you bet me a capture and comfortable one into your tax near the mobile into the tax bracket. In any case, some more tax here, eye compulsory tax. Today they no work no. Wa nye muma se untua. Na dey work on no knowledge am no man kire say people cannot do away with that momo tax. Say because of so betua 1.5% because telcos no yenya enu no kura no mo di ka 0.25% ade every so. Say no nti no say wo ko boga wo be take the risk ena no ya na savlugu enra ana mete say department 10 e wo savlugu kwan so. Entuma si person chem say enka 10 cd or 20 cd enye sa ban ejedi keke no mo wodi kwa koyo no ane kwan e dome na nipa fa so apimfo ba ba wo ma fa so hwi akọ hospital ametumi aboa ma dome schools ya ye ni market wo inkura dudu wo yetumi disinfect wo ma aduane ebedie aye papa ma me nu yenya apomde no enu nti obefa ka akọboga. How sustainable is this? Yanti ase oba bia ni hono mo a enje to wo de nyini se ya ma sa de na ndi Ghana fo tirimu a e ba be say ya wo so ya Ghana ni no so ya Ghana ni you have no responsibility towards the state. In the same way office of man also provide ABCD no wo ti mani na ya Ghana ni so you have the responsibility. So also no we be contribute towards the development of the country. Now o ka say online probi say Ghana for NNG level. Now po be pa na be no Ghana ha say Ghana ni go to tax and the bejo. This one really be so more like me to tell you. Say go to to. Now what we tell you say o person to okay ya nye po ha. O person u to to na say u to to. O be ka tell you to to. O be anywhere. No it is a non-starter. That po no mo ye no. It's dead on arrival because at what you are exactly the way u to but
I don't know where influence baby ana.
It is going to because you see, so when artist here nechi, and I say, so one yes I do we are or money nya be hwiasia. Na one nya a minor essay ya. Wa what is no and you be boot so. Into Mampany has no business whatsoever. Any ability say because say a nipa no ABA ye they ought not to do what is right. And was so mo ye say betwe bi. Ala make us say ye kasi tell go so Jesus can. But bibia ye de politics bebem ye nyanum NDC for okay national identification or tikada ye babe no wa kan wasem wo ha ye ba be chance ye nya ye nyanum ya abuka chika na for say mamu nya card no munum say ye ne dia formalize o man say de be ya obi asem bo de taku ye betu agede aba ma no bra o buka kire o enne obekọ various NIA offices nipa aboso atata so sardine adentia omunika ni bi because and the wudi card ni bia untumi go register je go company from 1st of July untumi nya banking transaction eme de di ba bedi edwuma ofie ekrom ase ne be ya o man ye betumi formalize ne hu se wo Mr. Speaker wuni a yetumi across check income levels ne ye ba ba de oto yetumi age na ye hu se to enya de bon na we so media check policy makers so o man for na de ba kwa ya na ma o man for no ekon no so betua tax and this is saying you use tax tie bra na so o ka kire so mu ntwa wie na ka se e te se de o de nyoma so akwada o ka kire so obi wa obesue no wanso na mani breba so we betua na ka so be kwan say ya enye ho na o ba be chechen for you ought to do it and you got to do it I mean we expect citizens so o ma dwene be ko na say etuo no de obi be fufu na o to ko mo be o be gba enti ka wasi ka nyon konko twa de fa me kwa ma we even you can in the 21st century you want to tell me say we be so be tax now why is it can you fa me ever me one over now you
no promise Ghanaians taxation to production and what has changed along the line
you say
yes some promise Ghanaians from taxation to production of our economy. And along the line, no, Eddie na assistant.
And no, yeah, fat to the right contest. Yeah, the banner. Na, yeah, the banner. na kaye a wɔn de no kɔn wata no kɔn hard akɔsua na wɔn nkran na yɛ nua no mandisi fo ɛgye wɔn tax yɛ bɛba no na wokuta take domestic airline sɛ wofiri Accra Kumasi a ne ɛgye VAT of 17.5%. yɛsi ɛmoa yɛ bɛba na import levy of 1%. na that's yɛsi ɛno no ɛbɛha gyedie etie nyi mfiri so yɛ scrap close to 13 taxes. Now the also tell says a budget here for a specific year 2022 on man peculiar problem ya kwa ye hiem eno so no se Ghana fo nyina ba betia se se esan se ye kwa covid munti no o mampani no wa ba e afi ye mu nyina ma mo nya kwan dia then we know se Ghana fo na ni atie se afi nya ye nya kwan afi nya ye mensuo afi nya ye Ghana any hospitals na ni nya timu de musa na se Ghana fon be koswa demand so man no anase the leadership no ebe ma improve dwuma no de nobody born of a woman for 9 months bet you catch say etuotua untua obetua.
So me da say chuma si bremo kakra ba me na me nti ona
me nia solo o say etuo de esiso obi etua yes me gitum etuo no taxes no eno ana ya di sisi oman no but you see let's be frank with ourselves my yemma etiefo ne ahwefo nyina nti ase say etuo a ye ka say etuo no it is not about e-levy etuo na ombejiji ne betumi ama oman no niema akoyi because se wo hwe auditor general's report or the buyer over 12 billion cedis akọ amanfo botoma yehu bebi akọ bimbi se ho se adan akese a esi domi esi East Legon esi ekwapem ridge ne nasefo property rate ahe no moje Mr. Speaker ufa circle has a year kwan ye da here ubehu reckless parking Konkran Chrome, you see reckless parking. And so amonani adebia yakko ho a yekosia niema yempanyifo kɔ hɔ omutwa selfie Chrome high fene na sefo obi wo hɔ a won kasa wo fie ni mpo wansiesie hɔ a ye taxi ya jo na ye de siesie o man no. So can't we do something outside the box? So must it be se kanike ati se hiani na owo dokrochwa anase obi a oni sika owo kentensu a obenya 20 Ghana na say 200 Ghana de bemna no eno na say yete so tasana many abenyi nya adwene because there are so many avenues abenyi betumi enya sika hwe yankasa ye galam sensem hwe sika efiri ho a ekọ amanfo obotom yetumi regulate ye ema obi a ho atodana. You see sometimes no say ye hia na ye kan nsem yi say a ohun aya na etode bia you ask yourself say is it because somebody sat down ne dining table ho a odi pen esi nkrata so say ade chia SSS a policy way ye ro wo Ghana nti ye ro obi akwa onka na mrem. That is what is happening because we don't take our time to implement policies. And I have told you here and I'm going to tell you again, say if you are a leader now the policies be ban policy now they ban e matimamufo anase enkrofo now who are looking up to you omobra you have no business being a leader. You have no business. In any case sa e-levy semsem ya ye kiken nyina no is because we claim say digital. We are in a nation which is known as a digital nation. Into your BBI we want to do transaction online. Now if you want to do transaction online na online transaction now babe yenu o babe dia to extend say it will be difficult to go online, then people will still return back to the cash and carry system. Into then the isikana ya say to be on that platform no, does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. Even look at our digital space, look at internet. Is it not expensive?
Yeah,
it is expensive. Into even pana oya de no kra no are expensive how to extend say these days no it is difficult for people to even buy data. Then you are adding e-levy. Yeah, catch us say there are avenues you can be able to get money. But you see the problem with our leaders in this country is that when they take on a policy it's because they have promised their people say me ba me ya de we e ma ye ho aton ye ho na e beton no it is just a few people. If you ask me how many people are going to benefit from this e-levy?
how much are they going to get at the end of the year or at the end of the day? Bisa who says sika no. Any sika akodi amanfo botom ne wan na doso. But we are not looking at that. And you see, instead of us to engage Ghanaians to a level obi biya beti niyama ase no, obi owo kota, obi owo adesu, obi owo saman kesi, obi owo choko, obi owo mamobi, mamprobi, ejom obiya beti ni wase no. We don't do that. Ni enenam, we speak brofa kesia just to confuse the ordinary Ghanaian. And then ebe we chire no, ya passing one and ho chire no. And the ordinary Ghanaian na ojine we mutu abana. That is why I'm saying, say, if even you want to enforce this illegal, there should be proper consultation. But you see, na to extend say the biano, the policies in the bar. Your money even do 50%, then we add on. We don't allow the policy to get to 50% for us to test the way it is. In the middle, somewhere 20%. Ni Chinese the bibi fufu ababe boom. Say your Maya, you decide to say you be focus. Your Maya, you decide to say you the plan nebe ye juma. We will not be talking about e-levy as we speak.
Okay.
We will be thinking about what everybody will enjoy for the years to come. See, Menyaka say, for Ghana to get to a level be to Malaysia, for Ghana to get to a level be to Singapore, we need to have over 20-year development plan. We are political.
And this is 4 years, 40 years.
You see, it's because you buy the campaign promises, manifestos. Near the Ababe bring Ghana for any so. So when I come, I am going to come out with free SHS. I am going to come out with hospitals, one district, one dam. Ask yourself, say, we yes anyama we nyina no sika na wo de ye no unim say sika na bi ni ho. I say wo yebo football match na ojina group na chi. You realize say asamoja na san and I say de asa. But you do continue field no so a ubetwa ho frede sa ye ma passa instead of penalty kura no akobo through.
Ma say bia anya na adwuma no.
Na ye wadwuma no na se wo gidi tum se wo betumi aya ye ba bia wo ba ebeboa nkrofo. That is why obi oye doctor onko ye Messi obi oye engineer o memmetina ba bi se obebo dokono enti no se wonim se unni sa nimdie na wo betumi dia aya de no. Get the people or the right people who can be able to do it.
Okay.
Look at what is happening in our education system. It's because, let me use this word, we don't have the right people to place at the right place at the right time. Enti de bia meka if ashase de bia yedru no yentumi nko. But in fifini na yegina na asese baby yegina no ye betumi asakra mu se ne be ya ebedu awie no na bibi papa bi afimu aba. Enti baby yedru no e-levy no ebe ko na wie no ye betumi asesa ema bibi papa ye den aba ema Ghana for atiase se ne be ya sa queen ko ka ni nyina etubetwa. We are a nation that they be anopa ye be sorry anopa no instead of us thinking about how we'll be able to get our 3 square meal daily no ye be kun tokwasa. And you see Mr. Speaker aya na me bo mo bi mo abaso to extend say nsem bi aye koso abonte no when we listen some of you are mo de any different. You see, Parliament, Ebabeshasi, people somewhere sitting on various stations, a friend Yababeko at Bono return matches. These are statements. Okay. Sometimes I ask myself, say, Obia Woti Efidiechia, you are speaking to the masses. Instead of them to educate them, look at the comments you are doing. Because comments ni bi wohonoma as pakifi various stations. Na aka anako Kenya grassroots. Na fede ubehunu na grassroots na start when you go and you don't accept enu nyina na di weba. Sesia baby aye won. Ye be den na Ghana. Aba be dum pempensu bi ti se Malaysia. Enso ye yanji independence ansa no moba. Yeah. Enso ko mo hokotoka. Ada na ye ntumi ye bribi wo mamu ha na oman ni enko yire. Enu na me nam tema motorway. Na I was so sad. To extend say, look at the number of years a motorway you. And then look at the number of years ya kwanya say impanyifo adi anim omoye. How many years does it last? Okay. Even Pokwase to Nsawam. Me ha many Odoko to Malam Junction. And I say from Kaneshi to Malam Junction. Papa JJ. Nyamwa ne crazy no be yes akwan. That road is still solid.
Oman Penyuku by obey Pokwasi to his home. As we speak, ye Pokwasi interchange we it's answer Kwanian and Papa. We need another money to go and construct that road. Na sanki to me and the Papa Prekopa. And Kasesi can to me from Goshebi before.
Meda say Chumese 29 minutes after 11. This is Kessben 92.9. Afeno wa join any meda sepa Kessben Kanawu jumedie so ana ugoso a wotie no. Etempacho bra Facebook ne so Kessben 92.9 na afi wa dwenche no watime ede ne nyina so etime ede aba. Enche yabema wabo ede remu ewo discussion mu na afi wa dwenche no watime ede aba. We have some few minutes na yeko. Mame shashe ewo soloso na mimbisa no ba sha me wi ameba so the office of the special prosecutor and come oba wode aba no pay no mame mamu 5 minutes each na yenti no emfio na afi yenko lines ne so lo mame tio
office of the special prosecutor so be awo adansidie bi a kyerɛ obi ɛyɛ adwuma na secretary hyehyɛ wo financial institutions a egu no fabra so we dey boni bi any ho so office your man papa that's office woni mo bi a se bi ofa kuti kwan bi so ebo aye ma sa institutions gu ya on your disc na ono kwade a hyɛ botom na be di ho adanse a se ne na obo ama omo no se bi kyekyere a ne a kyekyere ye di akoye dem me fi se ebinim wo court ntia na eba ne sa no asem we na ne ka ya kana na minim die wo gina sonson tia o kasa say ne dey be totally different from the prosecutions cause one say or information we no do akwakoshemu kena be that me no wa information bia no fakoma no ya on my parliament and I established the office of the special prosecutor ti enya sika de dutua neka be ya say wo information na wote so bafo na wo so wo mfa nkongoma no mesremu.
But is that the way to go? Say Ghanaians will have to designate information and send a special prosecutor to me at the Juma.
No agency in this country. Bet me pretend abra unya information and free the public. Na Juma o na as a police Juma ya. For mu nye super natural human being bia omo no bet me atena om dem so bi di bone wo. Ote kutuba bi no so bi di bone wo dan so man. Yes, timemufo no a ene information watumi edi akira ko hwesa mpa nsem a moken ene kora na ase enye kore enti mesre ene no se omamba pa bi aye se wunya die bebo oman ne kanko a memfa nkame oman no eno anu walking eno bebo ase fa ne se yakwa akogye sikai 10,000 yenye mu 1,000 kora no a se betumi dia bibia mana yi yes de bia ye kobro mbesi a ene ye pese agi sika na internally a akwakoba asem enti dia walk no ya mfa ne sa na asem wato ya me ona ba sha ma aka na ode sere no enya asem keto sa financial sector clean up na ba ye no yeti kurum ha na nkofo ko banks a o 500 cedis kura no ntumi nye sika na ye kurum ha o enti say abai and want take radical decisions no be fees or din sika ko to bank ho de time opa bia ko benya disa no wonya ofisa enye wo na ngangogo bewu eno na mede link ama ya institution so say ya na yet one mo ya nkyira wo ama nyoma nsa nwie ansa na aka ba be kasa kwa kodi akire because minim kura banks ya egu ni ade na afibia no omo report even quarterly omo reporter omo send call Bank of Ghana dia ne in fact some of the banks egu ye kura no proud to mba begu no maje best SME banks best consumer banking best ya mojiji ye nyira na dia na Bank of Ghana ehu wo hunti a ye tena homa no godusa na institution so na ebo abaso best no wo bi so mo ye fagada mana
some credibility cry anything
o say statutory awards a ye de mema institutions wo kromha ye ma institution ye best insurance na ye be na insurance company na gu
ya grofokoto
that's how we know
grofokoto
so enti ye ma institutions no enye adwuma na institutions be ye adwuma so
I thought you said they own him.
Oh, that's it. I'm going for the best of them. How we just go more? Yeah, was the best money show. Who said, dear, some bar and the can ya, your man best born is your or why that's why I just got along. Yemma, ye me a whole cray. Na yem fa information in Koma Uran. Na Uran for any Juma and Wagana because ye tia say was will be a GPO.
Yeah.
To a bayer yaso GP. Na yem one man a Jumano and Quenim. Na the Jumano so on man yes, apart from say investigative no, and some bayer preventive. Yem yentra all man as soon as now on pay a boafua or master better than or what you hate. You bet you are on your preventive. Na nkusi ansa ma sika anyede anhwere na me ti bibi atweme sikan matese minua no mandisi for kasa asem no pa na is an erroneous impression we creating in the minds of the people say auditor general nkofo bebre disika 12.6 billion hwe menim woman bia nyamia memu a collapse the last about 5 years ago I a friend or a appointment committee, finance committee also. Time auditor accounts committee. At the anybody say, what is the auditors every you review or more matters on the auditing. Woman is what toka, ye man no toka. Now said documents ni be also unyan, nensan. However, cannot kotoeno. Esilo, assembly no. But essence auditor by when your documentation no a cover pricing no. Yeah, they are true say misapplication. It is who say auditor they are better because the name of the game is evidence, documentary evidence. No, who's a car is one until you provide that documentary evidence, one misapply. Ye baba troshe we mu kase 12.6 billion franc of sasia na ye ya tumfutu nkofo enim e wo se ma auditor se chirechirem
as I said they discredit adwuma auditor general.
No, that I am giving you the reality on the ground. So ya nyen sa we be a district assembly. That is 1 in 1,000. What say we be to district assembly. Now we have say there's a civil servant so.
Okay.
Oh that's here.
So look me that say my member the honorable
farmer na
honorable Bramu mama na ye nkwe. Office of the Special Prosecutor.
Office of the Special Prosecutor. Yedana say mini asolo kasembi mpese etie fontie say Bank of Ghana is the bankers book. Nyomu kase amanfa ko bank omo nya sikanje no MPP for na created that artificial shortage.
I am living with
Asat wait.
You're living with it.
No, please.
Why would you be quite true? Please do bank and what asylum da. Oba come with just 2,000 cedis. Almost a catch us a rich. Reality.
Let me talk.
So look, I am that say, Mami.
You see, anti bank bia organ hano. Udi usika dodobi bekwa kutu Bank of Ghana ho. Inti uni Bank of Ghana no enne edin sawoso ansana customers beba bank abeji omusika na mo say. Now, say 6 billion ti abaye na MPP abaye na say let us close these banks. What do? They stop giving them the liquidity. These banks, no. Papa Kwesindo, you could remember that time on anti-air campaign, say people should come and save money to the bank because the government has refused, or the Bank of Ghana has refused to give them the daily liquidity. Into kwa ampawu nyasaskano. So it is a government-created option, shortage. Now, say who close banks we because of 6 billion, and now the 21 billion. Say who the bepeja? What sense does that make to you? Mathematically, unless you are not a mathematician, 21 billion and idea collapse bank say CBG Consolidated Bank of Ghana you win. Where so what please? Capital Bank UT Bank, you people, I don't know whether you don't have marketers around you. Brand is brand. UT Bank, the UT brand today, Ghanaian. So that is the behavior of the MPP. They have been there before and they are still there. That blood is still in them. Tiny papa say your business. Yes. Now, why is the special prosecutor in there? maybe sa question kakra. Why now looking for information? Emra bank no a collapse. What we see? One more liquidity. Bank has collapsed. So what did you see before stop giving the liquidity? Say bank no enti say obi akukwa betu kosia o ka kwan na nipa kura akukọ na tukosia. What bo papa papa kwesindum edin. So what information do you use to close that bank? What information did you use to send the people, the respective people to the what? To the courts? What information? So what information do you need today? What are you telling Ghanaians? That is what bothers my mind. So to me, a close obi bank, so the car, so nim nipa edi canteen our close bank no.
Yeah.
The board of directors ni woni nyina so mo ho, and our close UT omuni directors. Wo na wo hwe book mu, customer odi ni sika kotu ho no. Onim se bank no sika odi mano na wa fa mano no. So what information is the government basing its argument for sending these people to court that today they are now looking what for information?
Office of the Special Prosecutor, an independent office, and they have methodologies of conducting their own investigations.
While the people are in court, so the court cannot do its work. Is office of the prosecutor above the courts of this country? Never, never. Even the special prosecutor works under the attorney general.
Yes.
So what are you telling me? They should not waste our time. I didn't know man say no way. Chrome ha. Look, say microfinance for mumma Ghana for loans in hey, oma closing in bank, more closing in and then I'll see information. Over 2, 3, 4 years. And then I'll pay information. Idea. Hey, samu nyamwe jumaya. Kona ko hwe ni pa. Bust oil no nye wato no yanya ye sika no anu de ko straight na ko sika no PPA ono mu ton contract di ye no omo ho. But to me as a Ghanaian sitting down here no, I know these people are the owners of the banks are in court. So I don't know the type of information. You should go back and consult the attorney general.
The big question again is a bad double prosecution.
Yeah, that is the question you have to ask. A bad double prosecution now. And is special prosecutor higher than the attorney general or Gina court with these people? Is he above them? They just want to waste their time. That is the behavior of MPP people. They will always be turning words into your ears. And they become economic poets. You get it right? They can rattle about the economy, and then this, the vice president is the best in that. Hey, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. At the end of the day, we don't see anything. What didn't you say about the taxes? What didn't you say? The taxes are hurting. No, I'm not talking. I'm not calling you to come. The taxes are hurting. And when the taxes are hurting, you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you are not going to get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you continue to tax the people. And you be in that cyclical order. And you're vice president here. You are rattling economy like poem. And today, this is where we are. On no vice president, on no the economic management team boss, on no na kenten soon above all the vice president who have managed this economy. Now, you see him again going to campaign, and the MPP people to be following him. Like somebody used the word some time ago, like poodles.
Oh, how did I say?
Mr. Speaker,
yes,
I am one person who has also always maintained, say, the creation of the special prosecutor office is needless. It's needless. It's like ambassador at large. It has no business.
Now, ambassador at large, no hobby.
Well, that is the question. You understand? It is needless. You don't. You see, because Mr. Speaker, many say, Oma Magana for say, the office is even under the office of the Attorney General. Meanwhile, we have Attorney General who has been appointed by the President.
Attorney General, a minister for justice.
Is it not by the President? And then you appoint a special prosecutor again. It's, you see, because there was a campaign promise. So when I come, I am going to set up an office to investigate the past
you can say executives. That is all. And you see, it is wasting of our time.
And what has become of it? Because of Mumbai,
we are in our fifth year. They created this office, brought on board one man who is gone home. Okofie with Nilan Cruiser man. Another person has been appointed again. Man, another Land Cruiser. Yamani baby obetna. The first person says, Oni akadia odibeye juma. What is the difference with this man too? Asamo to join my Ghana phone in Atia say, Onuzu ni akadie. And so then why did you create that office? Is it because you want to create the office to ensure say somebody will get something to chop or somebody will get money to be able to sit comfortably? In the say wow count say the people who are in court bank who say they are in court one so kasa so be what evidence be on famra. I mean, is it not laughable? It would be times you ask yourself,
but we do not know the way our no person of us.
No, which way? Maybe who you know, and can some attorney general no on the who no then what started initiated in human. You need Kroma ni ati say nemania me bi akoto PDS obi awe mhwehwe KG you can say omo yes sim omo yes sim re-registration
county GBG
nhwehwe bi mako bisa who say sim card you cry omo here ehun nim fa so me I don't want to use the word use sorry am say menya use it is needless. You understand? Ya hwehwe mbu afa ho niema bebre na akoso a me expect say office no ebeyen but you see because the mindset is that it is an office created to go after past officials no bibiara na yebeye office one the present people will not be investigated.
Mike niye man.
Yes, you understand? Because sanka ye jitu mu say Ghana ho ne adwene corruption in some bebre yaba yembi say hu say emu ne enwahi and a special prosecutor or you interested. The first one, they are not yet press releases. When you buy or say almost the same thing. Is it an office to make sure say press releases to counter issues? Bia you feel say any in Yinasubia in Crawford work court. Ye nyina ejitum or a lawyer onim say nipa court in inquire the faso. Anye bia banks in eba begunu enkrata ne ade ani ho ana. And then Santoma public say so be will be fan one. You see sometimes
not public
no, you see sometimes it is just creating fear and panic.
For what reason?
Now some of the other people will rush to come out and say me na misika said me sankai. You see they want to create panic. That is how I see it. Because say banks no go here no amount for bebre o hon ma o misika akokem. O say for evidence bra. Amount for betu mirika. And na me statement in here fine how they call man.
Okay.
We need to do things ebema ordinary person no ni wan hin na me ma bibia yet friendship me sa office no if ask me for the next 3 years said yet maybe 5 years we are going to experience the same thing. Nothing good will come out from that office.
All right, what you say, me that say, me be call ahomade so na mafa wadwen try no na mamen kai way Mukala Jonas if the ordinary vote wants to benefit from their vote, NPP should be kept in power beyond 2024 so that their policies and programs can be completed to inure to the benefit of the voter. Otherwise, is the unusual trend of continuity where it means that is to give the NDC another opportunity to blame and to come and blame the NDC non-performance for non-performance of ministers, deputy ministers, appointees, CEOs and board chairs as well. The MMDCs and then the director generals, etc., keep their own full salaries even more. The NPP has rolled out policies that will help their daily lives in the medium to long term. Okay. Mukala Jonas, better say any wo message, you know. And my main call phone lines, so na menye won so wa dwen chene. Ye bie ahoma no e de ama numbers no ye 0550 922 929 0550 922 92 now 929 and afi 055 2911 929 055 2911 929 0550 922 929 eno any numbers are yedi edijuma 0550 922 929 and afi 055 2911929 and any numbers are yede edi juma ewofia enti ye be phone lines no e de ama wo freba juma de so ye be for adwenche no na afi yakoyem so lo opesa wo kan bibi
say special prosecutor and some now work and you find serious serious ye be but me come anim no ade bi o se tifrio o say yes sim registration me feel say telcos no money NI for immediately omo come.
Okay, mami emfa calls no na meba. Hello, good morning. Na homa no entimi enyina so 0550922929 0552911929 055 922 929 0552911 eno any numbers no ayede edi juma enti wo fra na yetime afa 0550 922 and afa 0552911929 eno any numbers no so look mami tell
hwe biometric data enti na yin ekote kosui na yin so maje biometric data again na AC science institutions to yi etekosi na kwan say sa biometric data dia ma na no omo be collaborate na omo dia ma wo no because
mami fa kwalo to asmani
biometric data na moji ye timi magana fonde bi omo mre no mo ewia so
yeah
whatever is impeding that collaboration no they have to deal with it you could no metiasi enyi metiasi enyi enti mesre NIA boss and the telcos immediately also I'm calling for a meeting to solve the problem. Yes sir, dear bano because obi a person keeping the number. Na ye bo peso sa na nyefe.
Mami for faithful. Hello, good morning. Aba shama 30 seconds. Mami for no si mami na yenkwe brenda so.
Oh, me ka se ni se. Nientia inde yeti ha amfo bo pim pa ema card ni se ye vice president wadadai na ne se bi kafra na trontina amfo bo pim ye ekese osi ye e-passport ya ji biometric ya ye driving license wa ji biometric ya ye Ghana card ya ji biometric national health insurance inti se ye ji biometric we ni nyina no senye natro any obisi ka opese odi entino why won't they go to NIA to actually almost synchronize with your friend interoperability say for information nyina go ho no indiga na fomu vice president no enye say yetano wa twatro saade enye eno na enye prosecutor no na yes
Wadi Ghana for you.
No.
Unim say, all vice president.
Nenye we asise obi be control sa dia fudu.
Minister for communication. Esan say, Yabema obi ababe develop software. Na sika bi be ko obi botomunti. And nothing is assassin registration.
Me da say chuma say mami kwa bonti na enko. Me time no as new ever.
On the brighter side of life, Ghana, assembly plant,
very well, was it. And to the Honorable Daniel Ashama, former member of Parliament, Boom constituency, Solomon Owusu, a member of the NPP's communications team, and Aminia Bema Chumesi. I'm a boy about to pay the discussion in on behalf of production team. I see a very big thank you. May sorry so no get the authentic breaking news at the 2 hours. So good afternoon, Ghana. Me did call me up here, Mr. Speaker. Makramunyina.